This is TP for www.talkpool90.tumblr.com. Little bit of housekeeping first. Sorry about the lack of videos or even posts on my blog. A lot of technical difficulties and a lot of stuff's been going on, but hopefully I get a couple out soon. Yeah, that should be that. Anyway, today decided to talk about a little issue that I was talking to about my brother. You know, might get a bit of stick for this, but it is about girls. And I know obviously some girls might be like, oh right, just gonna cuss girls, just gonna cuss girls. If you wanna talk about guys, we'll talk about guys. Okay? Yeah, okay, hold on, like, you know what, stop it. This is Talkpool here for talkpool90.tumblr.com. Talking about guys today. Guys are scumbags. That's great, thanks for coming out. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so I was thinking, well, I was telling my brother about a story about how I was at one event and then I overhear some girls cussing some other girl because she's butters and saying that they don't know why this guy goes out with her. And then at first, you know, it was just like I was just listening. They're like, oh, look at her forehead, oh, look at her ears, oh, look at her clapped feet, oh, look at her cracked heels, oh, look at the weave, oh, da 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 da. And then at first it was just like, right, girls can be proper deep when they want to be, but you know, like, whatever in it. But then telling my brother about it now, and that's just like catching joke. And then all of a sudden he was just like, wait, but how can they be cussing? Because shouldn't they be commending the guy? Let's say if the girl wasn't the prettiest, but the guy's still going out with her, obviously there must be something about her that he rates more than the looks, that for him to be going out with her. So obviously they should be like, well, you know, oh yeah, well maybe she's not that pretty, but yeah, she's this, or maybe like she does this for him, or in ways that other girls can't. So for them girls to be cussing, like, you know, it's pretty deep, especially because, you know, girls are always screaming about personality. Not all girls, most girls are always screaming about personality, saying, oh, they want a man that will do this, a man that looks at me for this, da 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 da. So for them to be doing that in general is, you know, it's a bit deep. A lot of girls chat about boys being really shallow, saying, oh, that they're just going for looks, and they're not, like, this girl might have a better personality, but because this girl's playing, that yeah, they're going to go for this girl. So for them girls to be talking that and to go and start cussing the girl and the guy because the girl's not, you know, as hot as, let's say, another chick, very contradictory. And obviously you got to be saying, yeah, but boys do that as well. Some boys do that, but it's more girls than boys. Don't think you can argue that fact. Boys are more likely, I don't know, if their guy was going out with a butt chick, like, they'll be like, I'd be more like, that's your chick here, and I'll be like, oh yeah, and I'll be like, oh, cool. Now obviously I'm not trying to say that, you know, that she's butters or anything, but guys will be able to tell it more. But then obviously my guy could say to me, nah, but she's cool, she's this, she's that, etc. And then I'll be like, cool, do your thing. But I guess it's the same with girls, but it's more unexpected from girls because girls chat so much about personality and that more than guys. Yeah, so obviously I'm not trying to say I'm perfect. I'm not perfect anyway, you know. I do what I say and I say what I do. Jeez. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not trying to sound perfect. Obviously I've made mistakes and stuff, but I think one thing I do, I do my best not to be contradictory of what I do say about girls and go back on it. So don't say one thing and then do another thing, and then when someone tells you, oh, but you say you said this not time ago, then you'll be like, oh no, but that was different. No, it's not different. Sorry enough. Anyway, that's about that. Yeah, keep looking on the blog. Definitely going to try and be putting out more stuff, more writing stuff, more video stuff. Watch out for Dosha launch this October 9, 10, 11. Make sure you get some new autumn winter stuff. It's going to be looking very, very big. So yeah, so hold tight. NTU, Knots, DME.
President.
Yeah, DME president behind the camera, and all that. Yeah, so later, man.